Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for the Walking Dead universe, and in today's video we're going to be doing another discussion topic video. This one was viewer suggested. This one we're going to go through the possibility of a reunion between Rick and Carol. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing another video today. This one's going to be doing another video for the Walking Dead universe. This one's going to be doing another video for The Ones Who Live / The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol. This was a viewer suggested topic by Corey, who wanted me to go ahead and do this one. Basically, this video we're going to go through a theory that he had for me that he wanted me to discuss a little bit in this video. And I thought it was a really good one as well too, and I thought it had some really interesting depth to it. And I would love to hear your thoughts on it. So basically, his theory is for Rick and Carol's reunion is that obviously last week we did a video where we talked about the fact that Andrew Lincoln was in France recently, and obviously they are filming season 2 of Daryl Dixon right now, right? So that kind of got people talking. That got some people questioning, is there something to that? Is there any kind of credibility to that? Why is Andrew Lincoln conveniently in France while they're filming Daryl season 2? A lot of people were kind of wondering about that. Now, basically, the theory goes is that he thinks that it's a possibility that in season 2 of Daryl Dixon, there is going to be a unknown flashback sequence of Rick talking to Carol. And a lot of people think that that is when they're going to confirm that Rick made it back, that Rick did, in fact, make it back, right? And the reason why Carol is out there looking for Daryl and the reason why she's going all this way to look for him is because Rick makes it back. He wonders where Daryl is. And Carol says that she will go out there and go looking for him because Rick wants to stay back with his family. And Rick has been captured for like 10 some years. So maybe in some way, shape, or form, Rick says, like, look, I've been captured for 10 years. I just want to spend time with my family. I just want to, finally be at peace for a little bit. And Carol volunteers and says, hey, look, you stay here with your family. You get the time, as much time as you need. I will go find Daryl myself and I will bring him back. And basically the theory is that he thinks that maybe this scene could be secretly filmed for season 2 of the Book of Carol, because this is going to air immediately after The Ones Who Live. This is going to be immediately after. So obviously there's a lot of, stuff to this. A lot of people are saying, well, is it possible that maybe we'll see, Rick in The Ones Who Live and then it'll somehow spill into the Book of Carol, right? Could Carol even be in The Ones Who Live at the end and they just hit it well, that's the thing. We could see Rick in a flashback sequence of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, Book of Carol, right? We could see that. But they could also include it at the end of The Ones Who Live, and he even says, like, look, I got my family. I want to go find Daryl, but I need some time. I've been captured for like 10 years, I just want some kind of normality, And Carol's just like, okay, you know what? I'll do that. I'll go find Daryl and I'll bring him back, And it is funny how much back and forth there is. Like, Daryl went out there to look for Rick, and now Rick's back, but now Carol's got to go out there to look for Daryl. So, because friggin' Scott Gimple and his spinoffs, he just can't get it right, yeah, no, I'll tell you what, that is a really, really great idea. Now, whether or not I think it's going to happen, call me nuts. I don't think that Rick is in The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, Book of Carol. I don't. I think that he will be mentioned. I think Carol will tell Daryl that Rick is back in person. I do think that will happen. I do think that we will get confirmation that it was Rick that she was talking about on the radio, and I think they're lingering on it because The Walking Dead Ones Who Live hasn't released yet, so they're not giving us all the information yet. But I think that we're going to see Ones Who Live. Rick will make it back to his family, and I think at the very end of Ones Who Live, we will get a Carol cameo. I do think so. And we will get some kind of appearance from her, and that's when we will find out that Rick is staying back, and that's when Carol left to go find Daryl in order to bring him back so that, him and Rick can see each other again. I absolutely think that's what's going to happen. Although, here's the thing about that, right, is that Melissa McBride's been down in France for a long time. Is it possible that they could have shot it before she went down there? Definitely. That definitely, makes sense because Ones Who Live filming wrapped up and then Daryl season 2 filming started right after. So it definitely, I could see a scenario where Melissa was, with Andrew Lincoln for Ones Who Live at the end, and then she went and filmed with Norman in France, right? That definitely makes sense. And now it also makes sense the lengths that she's going to find Daryl. I mean, she would do it either way, but especially knowing that, Rick is back and he wants to see Daryl again. And Carol's probably like, all right, well, if I got to go to France, I got to go to friggin' France, I guess. So, yeah, that definitely makes sense. But no, Call Me Nuts, I don't think it's in the book of Carol. I think it's in The Ones Who Live. I do think Carol will make an appearance at the end, but I don't think it's going to be in the book of Carol. I feel like that's going to be something that they reserve for either a future season of the Daryl Dixon Show or preferably this crossover series and whatever they do there. So, yeah. That's what I think will go down there. Let me know your comments and your theories down in the comment section below. Do you think that Rick will make an appearance in the Book of Carol Season 2? Or do you think that she will make an appearance at the end of The Ones Who Live? Or do you think it'll be neither? Let me know. So, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos of The Walking Dead. Be sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos of The Walking Dead franchise. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.